Every morning, millions of people reach for a multivitamin with the same casual confidence they might have while brushing their teeth or tying their shoes, part of a daily ritual to stay healthy. After all, it's hard to argue with the logic. A little insurance against dietary gaps, a boost to immunity, energy, and longevity. Or so the labels say. But beneath the reassuring promises lies a more complicated truth. Are multivitamins really the nutritional safety net we think they are? Or could they be giving us more than we bargained for, especially in a world already saturated with fortified foods and health-focused marketing? Let's start with the basics. Multivitamins are designed to cover the recommended daily intake, RDI, of essential nutrients, vitamins, and minerals that the body needs but doesn't produce on its own. The original idea was simple: prevent deficiencies, particularly in populations with limited access to fresh food. And for specific groups, pregnant women, the elderly, people with restrictive diets, multivitamins can still serve a critical purpose. But for the average, reasonably well-fed adult in a developed country, the question isn't whether you're getting enough. It's whether you might be getting too much, and from too many sources. That's where things start to get murky. A single multivitamin might deliver 100% of your daily niacin, folic acid, and vitamin A, which seems fine in isolation. But now factor in breakfast cereal with 25 to 50% of your daily folate, an energy bar that adds more niacin, a protein shake with another full day's worth of B12, and a handful of enriched crackers or fortified orange juice. Before lunch, you may have doubled or tripled your RDI for multiple nutrients without even realizing it. Multivitamins don't account for the nutritional chaos of the modern food supply, they simply add to it. Niacin, for instance, is widely added to processed grains, and most people already get far more than the daily requirement just from diet alone. Adding a multivitamin can push intake into the range associated with pro-inflammatory metabolites like 4-PY, which may promote endothelial dysfunction and increase stroke risk, especially when taken over time. And folic acid, the synthetic form of folate, is already present in most bread, flour, and cereal products. In excess, it can lead to unmetabolized folic acid buildup, which has been implicated in altered immune responses, cancer risk, and masking of B12 deficiency, particularly concerning in the elderly. Then there's vitamin A, a nutrient with a razor-thin margin between adequacy and toxicity. Multivitamins often contain preformed vitamin A retinol, not the beta-carotene form from vegetables. Chronic overconsumption has been linked to liver toxicity, bone loss, and teratogenic effects in pregnancy. And once again, you might be consuming fortified foods with additional retinol on top of your morning capsule. This isn't just a theoretical problem. Large-scale studies have repeatedly questioned the benefits of daily multivitamin use in the general population. The Physicians' Health Study 2, which followed over 14,000 male physicians, found a modest reduction in cancer risk, but no significant effect on cardiovascular events or mortality. Other meta-analyses have echoed these findings, with many concluding that for people without specific deficiencies, multivitamins offer little to no measurable benefit, and in some cases, may even increase risk. One example, supplemental beta-carotene, once common in multis, was found to increase lung cancer risk in smokers. So, why do people still take them? Habit mostly. And fear of nutrient gaps, of fatigue, of aging, of illness. Multivitamins promise control in a world that feels increasingly toxic and unpredictable. They're a talisman of wellness. But science doesn't support the blanket use of multivitamins for everyone, and more isn't just unnecessary. It might be harmful, especially when the nutrients in question are already plentiful in the food supply. It's time we rethink the one-pill-fits-all philosophy. Multivitamins may still serve a role in targeted scenarios, vegan diets lacking B12, pregnancy requiring additional folate, or populations with limited food access. But for most people, precision nutrition, based on individual diet, health status, and lab work, makes more sense than blindly layering pills over a fortified diet. The solution isn't to vilify vitamins, but to treat them with the same respect we would any potent intervention. Nutrients are not harmless. They're active participants in your biology, capable of helping or hurting depending on the dose, the form, and your body's unique needs. And in the end, the best multivitamin is still a well-balanced plate, not a one-size-fits-all tablet with a nutrition label too good to be questioned.